A hearing to determine whether 3 former Naval Academy football players will face court-martial could wrap up today.
The 3 are accused of sexually assaulting a female midshipman. Greta Cruz is in the newsroom with the latest on this emotional case. Greta?
Well, Audrey, it is still going on as we speak, but this so-called Article 32 hearing has gone on late into the evenings and over the holiday weekend. Today's witnesses included a special agent testifying via video teleconference from Bahrain. Before the evening is over tonight, they are expecting to wrap things up. It has been a week now since the hearing, closed to cameras, began at the Washington Navy Yard. Should 3 U.S. Naval Academy midshipmen, 22-year-old Travis Bush and Eric Graham and Joshua Tate, both 21, be court-martialed on sexual assault charges? Today, Navy investigator Michelle Robinson testified the alleged victim had told her she wasn't sure whether the sex had been consensual. The female midshipman has testified she was drinking heavily at the April 2012 off-campus party and doesn't remember having sex with the 3 former Navy football players. She told a Baltimore TV station in June,
I woke up the next morning with bruises and I knew something wasn't right.
And says she found out after the men bragged about it on social media. The hearing has been marked by conflicting statements about how drunk she was and whether the sex was consensual. Her defenders saying she's being re-victimized by a male-dominated system bent on protecting its own. The case has drawn national attention, the latest in a string of military sex assault cases that prompted remarks from the president himself at the Naval Academy's graduation in May.
Those who commit sexual assault are not only committing a crime, they threaten the trust and discipline that makes our military strong.
Once the hearing ends, the presiding officer will make a recommendation to the Naval Academy's superintendent. Now, that recommendation, whether or not to go forward with a court-martial, could take weeks. And the school superintendent can ignore it and do whatever he wants. Everything from court-martial to kicking the men out of school to nothing. Officials do tell me, however, if the men are convicted, they do face pretty much the same penalties, including having to register as sex offenders as civilians would. Live in the newsroom, Greta Cruz, ABC 7 News.